Hey, welcome back to another stream. There's no one here right now, so it's just me and the VOD. And today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different to what I have been. As I promised last week, I'm going to be playing some REFORJ today. But I must warn you, I have no idea what it was I was doing. So I guess we're going to find out together. Oh, also, there's no background music because, reasons. Oh yeah, that's it, because I can't separate the music and the sound effects when I'm recording. So, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm loading in, and then we'll transition to the game. Additional notes, if the screen blacks out, it's probably because I need to refresh it. Which means I need to see what I'm doing. No studio mode. Okay, et voila! Welcome. Everything looks like it's recording properly. Welcome to my little house. Oh, I can hear the music in my head. Let me turn that off. Right, okay, so here's my first build. We play in survival mode. Unless I need to do some filming bits. I have sneakily switched it over to creative just to do some recording of Reginald. Here's my tower. I'm going to be developing that. Here's a wall. I have some materials. I think I was in the process of making a usable path. Not very usable. Maybe I could do with some slopes. Anyway, down into the darkness. Enter the thing we need to protect. Beautiful. Okay, I think I have an idea of what I want to do, so I'm going to start building a castle on here. And then I'm going to want to create a better moat around as well. But that's not a now project, that's an in the future project. Especially as that's my mine right there. Okay. What have I got? Stone brick. How much stone brick do I have? Nearly none. But I need to build the base layer up, so let's see what I can do. Ooh, this is nice. I've been playing a lot of Creative World recently, which I might show off in a bit. I'm working on a big build, a dragon, and it is monstrous in size. Big project. I'm ready for it. It's just gonna be, it's gonna be a big deal. Okay, one thing I don't have is any idea of what I'm doing. I haven't planned anything. Let's see if I can get a picture of a castle up. So that I have some sort of reference. No, I don't need a TV show, and I definitely don't need any AI. Ew. Okay, that's doable. I'm not going to have that big of a canvas to work with, I think. Which is a mild shame, but that is okay. So we will pop this out, I think. Have it 3 wide by 3 wide. Oh, now that I've got this picture up, I can't see my chat. That's okay, there is none. So, if you haven't heard, REFORJ is a brand new game that is in early development, very early development. We're in the pre-alpha. You can see in the top right corner, pre-alpha 0.0.131. That's how early we are. 25/07/24, so quite late in July. That's not when I'm recording it. Losing track of what I'm doing. Mirroring this. 1, 2, 3. And then... Wow, good building. I don't need to get on top. This isn't Minecraft. And... Okay, I'm going to build them up. This does need to be tall enough to look taller than that building, but it doesn't need to be... It doesn't need to be too particularly tall. I am hungry. Or injured. Fix that. Don't mind the kiwi meat. I mean, indistinct bird meat. There's definitely no kiwi in that. I like my kiwis. They're so cute. And I've run out of stone already. It's gonna be one of those things. That should keep me going for a while though. Okay, if we build this up, I'm thinking 3 tall, and then we start mixing in. Oh, did I just use all my stone? No, the foresight. No, I didn't have any foresight. You can go there. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. Temporary. I'm gonna keep building. Like so. And then one over there as well. And then I can layer in the stone in here. Might look a little ruinous at the moment, but it'll build up. Don't need that. So what have people been up to? I'm trying to think what I've been doing this past week, other than melting. Been quite hot where I am, and inescapably so, because there's no ventilation, really. It's a nice warm house. Anyway, but that's just complaining. What positive things have I been up to? I don't remember. It's fine. I can't remember everything. I just do my best. No, actually, I want that. Put that there. And one here. Right. So I'll keep building this up, and then I think I think that's granite. I'm gonna double check. Oh wait. That there, isn't it? Slate. Slate. As in, Deathstroke? Oh, I have a chat. Hello. Sorry we late. I was distracted. That's okay. I'm just going crazy. I've got to go mining. There's no two ways about it. But at least for a brief moment, we can do a couple of bits. Sorry we late. I was distracted. So what were you up to? Anything fun? Do I want that to be an actual thing? Or do I want it to come out to there? Oh wait, that's full on grass. I thought I was cutting the small bit. Okay. I presume I can be heard. Thick grass, all gone. Da 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 da. An even door. Brilliant. What I don't have is an even door. Oh wait, yes I do. Okay, cool. Panicking about a whole 2-second inspection on the rooms. Ooh. You got to have time off work? I mean, the downside of that was that you had to panic. Did it go well? Are they gonna move you into better accommodation? One that's sustainable? Please? Not that I'm going to be talking about how you live. Or, rather, the situation they put you in. Oh, what's at Home Bargains? I need to go to Home Bargains, or my wife does. I hope there's good stuff. I haven't been outside the house in 84 years. It was a nothing burger. Oh no. The worst kind of inspections, very honestly. Do I want you there? Do I want all 4 towers? Yes, I definitely want all 4 towers. Okay. Ooh. Spiky noodles. Yes, that does sound good. Especially as today's dinner was, I'm gonna call it a flop. I tried my best to make something, and it didn't quite come out as I would have liked. Speaking of which, I'm gonna lean into a bit of asymmetry here, because that's gonna overhang that terrain too much, I think. 1, 2, 3. I do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And with the building come in there. Only 84. But if I could stay in the house for longer, I would. I have social expectations. Most of which I think I impose upon myself. I've decided I don't want that there. No, I tell you what, building in REFORJ is really, honestly satisfying. Perhaps a little slow, but definitely satisfying. I definitely think the slow part comes from my own skill set, though. Yeah, asymmetry. Aces for the win. Slow can indeed be good. It gives me plenty of time to think about my actions. Like, I used to sell death sticks, but then I met this Jesus-looking fella, and he told me to go home and think about my life. But that was a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Up, up. I am definitely eating this stone brick. It is just so tasty. Understood that reference. Most castles weren't built symmetrical anyways. Yeah, but there's this, like, instinct to build things symmetrically, especially when you're making buildings. I'm not really sure what that is, but like it feels like it should be mirrorable. But if you take a look at a lot of houses aren't symmetrical, especially on the inside. So I don't know where that comes from. Pattern finding, maybe? I forgot. You can't crouch. I'm playing the wrong game all of a sudden. Yeah, actually, I think what I'll do is I'm going to finish this bit of the base and then go mining for a bit. Once that's done, I think we should go take a look at my other world. Maybe work on the dragon a little. If you're interested. Monkey Brain do like patterns. They do. It's probably like a really important way that we evolved. Okay, as you can see, that currently blends in with itself a lot. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I don't mind the back as much, but I think I'm going to have to do a different tone for the front. I'll think about it. Also, I'm excited for the U4 update. Hi, Kiwi! Because they're going to be bringing in canisters, and that will let me build my very own river, I think. Dragon! I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Is it Smorg or Smaug? Do you like mines and Durgans? Yep. Well, I need probably probably about 100 stone. So I've got some cooked meat that looks nothing like kiwi. And let's go a little deeper. Oh yeah, I need to actually make this a viable getting off point. Ow. Yeah, this seems like effort. I'll build more later. Hello? Yes. Yes, definitely needs a moat. Oh, good. Lots of stone here. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I'll just start digging here. So this is going to be us for the next 10-20 minutes maybe. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's a whole... That's a quarter of a block. I want that. I want to be able to do that. I must be patient. I will add it in due time. And pikes in the moat. Not the fish, the weapon to defy expectations. Their natural habitat. I don't want it to be their natural habitat. Oh wait, castles in moats. Yes, yes, yes. I thought we were just talking about these blocks. Castles need a moat. It's how they feel good about themselves. And who are we to deny that? I hope this wasn't load bearing. Okay. So one of the things I need to do is set aside some real time to just reforge. Mine the block. Thank you. Whether that's making an episode or doing some building, editing, recording, stuff like that. Just so that I can get... what can I get? Just so I can get more episodes out. That's basically all I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh. Their natural habitat, I watched it on BBC Earth. It's spelled better. It sounds like I'm saying BBC, but I'm actually saying BBC. Did you know that castles use moats to protect themselves? Can you think of the predator that would be hunting castles? Kind of want to draw that. That would be gnarly. I'm not gonna lie, this expedition's going really well. $200 stone. And 2. Wait, where'd they come from? Okay, if nothing else, that'll solve me for a short time. No, no, no. Grass. The natural predator of the castle cannot swim, hence the shallow moat. This all makes so much sense. And then we'll... Yeah, dirt is nice and easy to dig. Oh, is that a red sky? Gonna be night soon. Placing blocks at night time is kind of a pain. We're gonna get all the tunneler scouts coming out and causing a right ruckus. Oh, look at the kiwi! Having a nap on my doorstep. Hi, kiwi! Aww. There are in fact two predators, the catapult and Battering's ram. I don't like the eyes on those Battering's ram. Battering's ram is the plural form. It is also the singular form. Oh gosh. You're so noisy, you lot. You do not seem friendly. Yeah, you're not friendly. I'm gonna have a word with Reginald about you. Alright, let's try and get some work done despite all this interference. Alright, is that too noisy? Are they too noisy? Quiet. Go away. I've got no way of sleeping through the night, so there's no skip happening. You're adding tunnels to the castle, part of the Anthrax division. No, I don't need tunnels. There's no secret escape routes needed. Besides which, that doesn't condone their noisiness. They're much rude. Now, on the topic of plurals, if... oh god. If one teeth is a tooth, and one geese is a goose, shouldn't one sheep be a shoop? Oh my gosh. You know, I don't know what to say to that. Our language is balked. But I really like the idea of them being called shoops. No, not shoops, shoop. I will have 3 shoop, please. Yeah, that sounds lovely. English is like 3 languages stacked up in a trench coat. That would make sense if not for the fact that one of those languages stacked in a trench coat are also made up of 3 languages stacked up in a kobold suit. An utter mess. I may need to add windows to the outside at some point, but as it stands right now, I'm mostly just shaping. And I've already gone through 75 of my stone. That did not take long. Yeah, I don't need it too tall. So if I do one layer of just stone, and then we'll mix in some dappling. Not a huge amount, just a little. Why would I do that from that side? Bugger! My life flashed before my eyes. I don't like gravy. Multiple moose would be less scary if they were called Moop. Oh my gosh. It wouldn't be a noticeable amount. It wouldn't be a noticeable amount, even if it were by a lot. Yes, because Moop are scary. They just are. One of those things you can drive a truck, and if there's a Moop on the road, well, the Moop has might is right. And the moose. See, English is hard. Why are you doing this to me? Hard's a word enough anyway. I think I want to get involved in some of the REFORJ building contests. That's the real oh no! Well, it's gone forever. That's the real reason I want to put episodes out. I can find an excuse to be part of it. Just gonna build across. Come on. Come on, Cletus. No? Alright then. Language is a myth propagated by Big Crossword. And yeah, I can't fault you for that. It is spot on. That's not where I wanted to put you. Go away. Need a bit more... tiny bit more randomness. Okay. Next up some slate, and we round it off at the top. Figuratively. And I fell. Ow. I might have to go find some kiwi soon. For reasons. And those reasons have got nothing to do with the amount of food that I don't have left. We will make this 3 tall. Hypothetically should work. They own KFC branches. Yeah, that's it. I'm not, shooting them with air. I don't know what that is. I'm just ordering some KFC from them. Oh, I could have gone for some KFC today. Save having to cook. I may have a little bit suffered It's not called heat stroke, but I can't remember what it's called. I'm going to call it heat stroke for the minute. And now I remember what it's called. It's called heat exhaustion. Yeah, I got some heat exhaustion today, so I almost decided not to do this. I managed to recover in time. I decided to cook dinner for the fam because it's cheaper than takeaway and healthier than takeaway. More exhausting than takeaway. In fact, I literally had to tap out and to let someone else finish it off for me. Oh, these bits. Oh wait, that's not even a tool. That's fine. These bits were supposed to be part of the towers. And I should have done the smoothing off earlier. Hot sucks. I want cold. Could not agree more. Don't bother with the KFC Zinger dip. Oh no! I should have called it what you called it, drip. Well, to be fair, you eat Korean spices. I don't think KFC in the UK has got anything to compare with that level of fun. I think I'm going to have to do it scaffolding wise. Well, it should be fun. Okay. I'm going to smooth this out with round edges. Not that I should be defending KFC. Oh, round edges would work if they were actually the edges. Okay, new plan. It's not the heat. The sauce was thin, bland, and not even red. What a donkey. Ah! Now I'm the donkey. Okay, first things first. Yes, I think I'm going to stick with rounding the inner edges. And then I think I'll slope these outer edges. The round does look nice. But I don't think it's going to work for going right round the building. This is why we need, like, the half slopes. I think it'd be really beneficial. Because if I did 2 rounds, let's do an example. I mean, it does look very nice. But if I did 2 rounds like this, compared to 1 slope like that, I mean, that does give it more texture. Okay, let's have another look from distance. I can fly. Ah! Oh, that didn't help me out at all. It's too far away. I tell you what, though, it is looking ghastly. I think we're onto something. Reginald, was that you? Oh, hello. You're not Reginald. My aura. Tunneler scouts don't like it when you have too much aura. They get jealous. Still here, sort of listening, although I don't feel up to it. I have to write some stuff? What, in the chat? You don't have to write in chat if you don't want to. I think, yeah, if you are talking about typing in here, you can take a break. You can head off. There's no expectations. I'll just end up rambling about, I don't know, Nick Cage movies otherwise. Although Bulu's here as well, so I can chat to Bulu as well. Anyway, where was we? You might be onto something with the doubles. The double would look really great on some kind of palace or manor build. Yes. Yes. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Definitely not in that material, though. Well, maybe. If we got, like, vines involved, I think vines would look really good. There aren't vines. And I think they'd be interesting. I will think about it. And for now, I'm going to take a break from this. And I'll try and do more off stream. Because it's already 10 to 7, and I haven't even gone to show off the dragon yet. Which, technically, Bulu has already seen. But, if anyone's watching the VOD, you probably haven't seen it. Yep, that fire is my fire. They're very pretty. And leaving this. Onto my creative world. I'm just gonna have a quick drink. Nice. Okay, where was I? And here is the build I'm working on next. It is monstrous in size. I've got to start somewhere though. Is this one of those builds where it's worth drawing it first? It's very windy up here. Go along here, down here. Nope, that's my back to the wall. I probably need to come out more. So yeah, this is one I'm going to be working on very likely mostly in my private time. Oh, I just realised I made a small recording mistake. I'm not actually recording the building of this stream, so I'll have to sort of download it later. Whoops. Whoopsie. Yeah, it's gonna need to be much bigger. So it'll take me a while, but I'm gonna be taking notches out of this and just slowly building it up, bulking out. And then, once it's all bulked out and blocked in, then I'll start having to shape it, making it look pretty. I think I need more up here, as it were. Not quite that shape, but not far off it. I never did any 3D crafting work that I can recall when I was younger. This is all new. And there's going to be a lot of shaping involved. Oh no. Anyway, we're getting close to the end of the stream, so if there's anything else anyone wants to talk about, we're nearly there. If not, I don't. I'm getting worn out. Again, I'm pretty sure I had heat exhaustion earlier, so I'm still feeling the effects of that. Need to drink a lot more fluid and rest up after this. Dang it. Sabbath in chat saying lost the game. It'll be worth it in the end, in theory. But that's just a theory. A building theory. Yeah. No, it has to go through a big old ugly phase first. I mean, even this, I wouldn't exactly call ugly. This is all very wireframe. This is all sketching. This is all the beginning. Oh, it will get ugly. For the Triceratops, though, I don't think that ever had an ugly phase. My Triceratops was beautiful all the way through. 1,000 years dungeon. Shush. Doing just fine. Exactly. Wireframe right now. My Triceratops never... Ooh, that's gonna be a cool view. Even if it's gonna be dragon butt. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the screen like that for now. Might even make that my thumbnail. Let's see if I can quickly do a thumbnail picture. That like that. Wireframe is kind of vibe. I think that's one of the reasons, like, techno, the digital, like Tron really works because of that very wireframe sort of aesthetic. There's a cave here. Wonder if there's any gold. No, just poisonous mushrooms. Word to the wise, if you've got nearly no health, don't eat the poisonous mushroom. Or that one. They are very bad for your health. And by very bad, I mean they only deal like 5 damage, so they'll barely hurt you. Anyway, back to the top. I'm looking forward to character creation. Or character skins. I don't know what they're doing, and I don't think 4J knows quite what they're doing with the characters just yet. But I don't mind looking like Jay right now. You should check out the game Earworm, like watch a Let's Play or something. Let me make a note of that immediately, so I don't forget. No, not that channel, not that channel, that channel. Check out Earworm. Lovely. Okay, so I'll do that, but in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far in the VOD, thank you as well. I hope you have a wonderful day, and definitely check out REFORJ. They're only available on Xbox at the moment, and only through a Pioneer program to a select number of people. There's... Ooh, how many people have access at the moment? I think it's somewhere in the region of 1,500 people. So, yeah. Bye-bye. Johnny.